All right, Lea Taw, thank you so much
Mhm.
for joining me. Lea, just for those who might be interested, what kind of art do you make?
I'm a mixed media artist
Hmm.
and I paint women. It's really about painting feminine strength and spirit and introspection.
Tell me, what is your big takeaway from the materials so far?
I mean, a lot. For me, like just taking any action begets like bigger action, you
Uh-huh.
know? So, one of the things I liked the most about the class was the focus on storytelling. I feel like you really talked about that in several of the modules, and I just like art is already a form of storytelling, so
Hmm.
taking that further into words um, is just a really good way to connect with people and just make more real life connections that do translate into sales, but it also just makes things more fulfilling, I think, for the buyer and for the artist.
So, with the storytelling, is there a specific part of the course that helped you develop your story?
I mean, there's so many things because there's like the telling your artist story, and then like bringing that like how to connect that with blogging and with descriptions of your work. I think it's just something that sort of carries through everything that I do, um, and makes it richer, makes the online marketing richer.
So, tell me about where your art business is at right now.
Yeah, so I've picked up a lot of momentum. I just joined an artist collective downtown
Hmm.
that I've been for about a month. Um, I've had several custom orders this year for portraits and mural. Um, and I've, thanks to the course itself, and also like some conversation on the Facebook group, um, I've really honed my, um, let's see, custom work to reflect more of what my authentic work is instead of trying to model it towards what I think the customer might want. It's kind of it's stressful doing custom work because you're always second guessing yourself. So I try to cut out a lot of that second guessing and just say, this is my work. Are you really a fan of my work, or do you just want a portrait? Because I don't do just any portrait. I do what I do. Um, so I've tried to like talk with people before I start the work and make sure that we're a good connection, and just instead of just taking the job because it's a job.
So, if somebody were thinking about taking the How to Sell Your Art Online class and they were to ask you some questions about it, what would you say to them?
Well, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, I think it's a good way to, of course, it would depend on where they're at, but I think even someone who has a lot of experience, like I had a lot of online experience, but it really helped me just expand on that and make it stronger. So I would tell them that. I am really curious to read your book too. So, but I really liked the combination of video and worksheets and different ways of learning. I think helps absorb the material.
Cool. Is there anything else that you want to say to me or just in general?
Not really. Just thanks for all the great content and all of your good advice for artists. We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, it's fun to do. I really enjoy what I get to do.